We about to go into E3 right now. Now listen, check this out, right? Killer Instinct has been one of them games that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I've been begging Microsoft ever since they got Rare. Like, yo, let's do it. Like, let's make it happen. And they was quiet, you know? But now, today, I can stand here and be like, yo, I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? It's real, y'all.
Coming to your home in 2013, only on Xbox One!
It's a blessing to see. I'm excited, and I know you guys are excited. So what's one of the first things you can say in terms of the reaction and the responses and how you guys feel to put it out? What does Killer Instinct mean to the industry now?
Oh man, I tell you, it's just been a wild ride. We're just really excited to bring it out, and it's been overwhelming. And I'm a big KI fan too. I bought the arcade game back in the day, and then of course all the other versions. I had it on the Super NES, and I had it on the Nintendo 64. So yeah, I'm right there with you too. I'm working on it, and I'm a big fan. So
now, considering it's been gone for a while, and now it's back, you got to give me some details on a lot of the new things that you guys is doing with Killer Instinct as a franchise, but also what next gen brings to a Killer Instinct game with the new powers and the new tools and the new technology.
Yeah, definitely the next gen part of it's more in our rendering and all that kind of stuff that you see. You know, we got like the crazy fur with all the dynamic, you know, on Saberwolf there, and a lot more particles going on. It's all GPU based, so really pushing it there. More destructible environments. But then when it comes down to it, man, we try to keep all the cool systems that were in place originally, and then just multiply. You know what I mean? So now there's new ways to do auto doubles and linkers and shadows and all that kind of stuff. So it's like a slightly easier accessible system, but also allows you to do more crazy custom combos.
Ooh, custom! I remember. Oh, during the conference when they was like, Ultra Combo! That just made me go nuts, man. So I have a very deep, important question for you. Now that Killer Instinct is back, now Ed Boon has been running the game industry in terms of fighters, because the combination of Mortal Kombat, then going into Injustice, and the other things that they're working on that I'm hearing behind the scenes, you know, they are leading, in my opinion. And I love Capcom as well, but I got to give props when props is due. Now that you guys is back, you was once considered the biggest rival to the Mortal Kombat franchise. So in terms of Killer Instinct, is this a franchise now? Are we going to consistently see it throughout the generation of Xbox One? And what do you guys say to, you know, Ed Boon and what they doing? Because now the competition is here. Oh, yeah. So what do you say to that?
I have to say for sure, definitely this is going to be a franchise we're going to stick with and just try to drive it home. We're all super excited about it. And I'm a fan of Ed Boon's work. Yeah, I've actually, you know, I worked on Super Street Fighter 2 back in the day, and Weapon Lord for the Super Nintendo and all that stuff. So we all kind of would run into Ed and the gang a lot, and love what he does. So yeah, it's going to be great competition. So
do you think that even though with the competition, you guys and Ed Boon and what they're doing, do you think that there's a chance where there could be something exclusive, meaning that maybe there's been a lot of character licensings going on in the industry, you know what I'm saying? It'll be dope to possibly see a Mortal Kombat character featured in Killer Instinct, or vice versa. You know, there's a lot of things that can happen now, you know, in terms of business. So if you had an opportunity to actually work with Ed Boon and bring that competition together for one time, like, how would you feel about that? I think that would be a massacre for the industry.
That would be pretty awesome. Definitely would be pretty awesome. The universes actually kind of fit pretty well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you never know. You never know. I can't really say much about that, but you never know. It's a very interesting idea.
Now, I feel you. Now, there's been talk that, you know, this game is a free-to-play game and stuff like that, right? But you have to buy the characters.
Yeah, you get Jago first.
You get Jago first. A lot of people that I spoke with, a lot of the people in the community, was very pissed off about that. Like, they was actually mad. They was like, oh my God. So are you guys doing it like characters one by one, or how much does it cost? Or are you gonna have a bundle pack with characters? Like, what's going on? And also, considering that you gotta buy characters, have you guys thought about having a mode where you could create your own character and do that for free?
That would be pretty cool. We haven't really thought much about the customization mode or anything yet.
Okay.
But you'll have to talk to Microsoft about the pricing. I don't even know yet.
Oh, okay.
But the good news is there are going to be different packs. So there
Yes.
will be,
Yes.
there will be if you just want to outright buy the game, there will be like a season pass type full game.
Wow.
You know,
That's
even
what
if
I'm talking
you know,
about.
even if all the characters aren't available yet,
Yeah.
it'll be like, no, you got it. You know, so we're not going to make it to where it's just going to nickel and dime you. But
Thank you.
but it is something that, you know, someone can, like, if they only like a few characters, then they could just not pay as much and just enjoy those.
Okay, cool, no problem. So a few more questions, I'll let you go. The next question that I have, and I think is very important, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people recognize what's going on in the industry because there's a big change and stuff like that. Whether it's the whole used game dilemma and all these other things, there's a huge change in the industry. So one thing I want to ask you as a gamer, not a developer, but as a gamer, but how has E3 been to you, and what does it mean for you to be able to, you know, enjoy what you grew up on, just as a developer? Because I think a lot of people love to hear about the passion of what the creators do.
Yeah, definitely. It's a dream come true, for sure. You know, there's a lot of stuff out here. I mean, I'm super into KI. I'm super into what we're doing. I love a lot of the fighting games that are here.
Right.
Even that new DOA, you know, the DOA
Yeah.
Ultimate. I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there. So I'm just gonna buy the full out package. But you know, it's definitely a good time. It's a good time. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I think, you know, everything will mellow out and everybody's gonna be happy. You know?
Now, what about story? Like, I'm very excited about story, especially since Ed Boon been bringing that Mortal Kombat story and the way they did it in Justice story. It gives a new, like, in-depth feel to fighters and the characters behind them. I would love to see Killer Instinct have like a deep story or something, even if it's not in this one, something. Do you guys got plans to really bring these characters back? Because there's a generation of gamers that didn't grow up on Killer Instinct, so you kind of gotta reinvent yourself, so to speak, for the new generation. Have you guys thought about that? What can we expect?
Definitely, we definitely thought about that, and there are some things on the design side that you know, whether or not it's going to make it in or not.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things on the one player side that haven't been, you know, so we're pre-alpha, so you know, we'll see where it goes. But you know, we would be really excited to do something like that. But
Who's your favorite character?
right now, I would say, you mean out of these two, or do you want?
Your favorite character in Killer Instinct world, period.
Oh, man, I'm an Orchid fan.
Orchid? Oh, no doubt. That's what I'm talking about. No, that's what I'm definitely talking about that. What about Glacier, man?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. All right, cool. That's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, cool, no doubt. So, all I gotta say is one love and God bless. Like, thank you guys so much. When can we expect the game to come out?
It'll be shipping with the Xbox.
Day and date.
It's well, what is the date? I can't remember what the date the Xbox.
They said it's November, but do you know the actual date?
No, I don't.
All right,
I
cool.
don't.
I was trying to
It's
get
gonna
it.
be-
I was trying to get it.
Then though,
All right,
it's going to
cool.
be available day one.
All right, cool, no problem. So one love and God bless. Make sure you play this free-to-play game. And once you like the game and you play it, that means there's more characters for you guys to get. One love. You guys take care. Killer Instinct is in the building, and they back, baby. Peace.